Hello everybody, Jess here, Key Tarot. Welcome, welcome. This is a reading for our water signs. We're going to go Cancer, Pisces, and then Scorpio will be last. Happy birthday to all of you Scorpios. If it's been your birthday or it's about to be your birthday or if it is your birthday. Let's say a quick blessing and we're going to get started with Cancer. Holy Spirit, thank you for being with us here today and in every breath that we take. We ask that these messages be received by those who are meant to hear them. Amen. Alrighty, what do we have for Cancerians today? I'm going to start with this Artist's Inner Vision Tarot for Cancer. Okay, so some of you Cancerians have a little bit of a broken heart, it seems like. With this Queen of Cups that comes out in the reverse, that's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. It's someone who's very nurturing, very kind, very unconditionally loving typically. And it feels like this week you're encouraging yourself to, I don't know, start new projects and to see them through. It seems like you're encouraging yourself to maybe start some new health habits and new routines, like physical fitness routines, something like that. You're kind of at a crossroads, it seems like, Cancer. And it may have something to do with your family, with children, even a love relationship, even friendships. This is someone who's saying, I think I deserve more than what I've been getting. Some of you have just started a new job. This looks really good for you. It takes a little bit more energy than you're expecting, but you're capable of managing it. For some of you, this is online. And you're going to enjoy it. It feels like you've just signed a contract for some of you. Oh, this is good. This is going to add to your financial stability. And this has you're very smart, whoever you are. You're very capable of taking care of this. You're capable of doing this on your own. You're capable of managing all of this. This is good. I'm happy for you. Some of you are a little overwhelmed by this. Oh, and some of you are saying, I wish that I maybe hadn't taken all of this on just because it's overwhelming right now. Guess what? It's going to get better. It's going to get easier. And I know a lot of Cancerians, and a lot of you are tackling this right now in your life. Some of you, okay, I want to dig into this in a minute because we've got something related to your love life and your family life. And then we have just like a whole lot devoted to you in your workplace and in your finances. Your finances and your work look good. I think that you're just feeling like you've bit off a little bit more than you were expecting to chew. But you're going to be fine. It's going to be okay. You may feel like a bit of a noob in whatever this environment is that you're in. You may feel a little bit unprepared for all of the things that are being pushed at you. This does feel like something that's very online, very like a lot of contracts going through, but this helps you financially a lot. You're just a little overwhelmed right now, and that's okay. Let me just get a couple more cards out with this deck. Okay. All right, let me get another deck out. I have the Magician and the Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Or they just came out at the end of your spread. I've got the Ace of Cups on the bottom of the deck with this Ten of Swords as well. Okay, that's a little bit heavy. I'm going to grab this Tarot of Wonderland here. Yep. Some of you are kind of at a crossroads in a love relationship. And I was kind of feeling this. Some of you are starting to see that you might be better off single. Some of you are, there's the King of Swords again, and there's that Ace of Pentacles again. For some of you, there's another water sign that may be younger than you, or they may just have a younger energy than you. And you may be feeling like you may have been in a relationship with this person. You may be feeling like it might be simpler for you to be on your own or single. Because, yeah, I've got the Lovers card out here, which is like very much a choice. There's a choice that needs to be made for you in your love life. And it's coming up this week. And I feel like it's something that's been lingering for a couple of months now. It feels like very painful here. You may have tried to walk away from this person before. You've got the Lovers here and the Lovers here. That's both Gemini energy, but that's the Lovers card. Yes, it can be about a significant love relationship, but when it comes out, the first time it came out for you, it was on its side. So that tells me that you're kind of up in the air in a love relationship. And this time it comes out in the upright. I feel like you've kind of made your choice here, Cancer. You've kind of made a decision as to how you feel about this situation. There's kind of an immaturity to this person. This could be a workplace relationship, or this could be a relationship that's more about partnership than it is about romantic feelings. Some of you are very, for some of you, this is a Pisces, but some of you are just very intuitive. And you have this feeling, this is what I was saying. Ah, golly, I knew it over here with this Magician and Three of Cups energy, because I knew that there was something that had to do with your love life over here. And I just went ahead and pulled a couple more cards out here. You have been through the ringer with this person, very on again, off again, very up and down. If you are truly committed to this person, you've considered separating from this person, or even divorce. It feels like you keep starting it over again. It just like keeps kind of popping up for you. And it's kind of a cycle. So 10s are cycles of completion, but they are in fact cycles. And I feel like with this Magician energy and this Three of Cups, whoever this person is that you're connected to, like I was saying, I get this feeling that they're maybe younger than you, or a little bit less emotionally mature than you. It's got you feeling like it would be easier to be on your own. I think you've made a decision in your head about how you feel about it. I feel like right now you're focusing on your stability and on your career, because that really does take up the bulk of your spread. But there's a lot, it's all about the love, and it's all about a new career for you. Either a new career, a new job, or some kind of new opportunity that's coming through here. And I have the Temperance card out again on top of the Temperance card. One or the other of you feels like you've lost yourselves, and somebody here is trying really hard. Okay, well, I should say some of you are making a decision this week. With this Two of Swords, this is all about making a decision. Which pathway do you want to go down? Neither one is a bad choice. You just have to make a decision which way you want to go, right? And it really, in order to make this decision, you feel like you kind of need to block out everybody else's voice, just so you can be quiet within yourself. I saw that Hermit card out there a minute ago with that other deck. And the Hermit is all about going within and really seeking guidance from a higher power, right? And it feels like this is a week that you're doing that. You're trying to just get really centered within yourself. What do I want to do? Who do I want to be with? Do I want to be alone? Do I need another person? And right now, I feel like you're focusing on new routines for yourself. I feel like you're saying, I don't like the way my life has been looking, so I know I need to make some changes. You could have been really off balance through the summer, or through like early fall into September, and you have been feeling like your life was kind of spinning out of control, and you didn't have a lot of control left, and so it feels like you're kind of trying to regain that balance. But as far as this other person is, they could be Sagittarius energy here. There's this feeling, and I do have some third-party energy here. This is going to go one way or the other, and this is the week that you make a decision about this, Cancer, and it really feels like it's kind of up to you. Do you want to stay in this or do you want to go? And Libra season was all about this Two of Swords energy. I swear, this Two of Swords kept coming up in a lot of the readings that I did during Libra season, because it's all about deciding which pathway you want to be on for the next 3-year, 5-year, 7-year, 9-year, 12-year cycle, whatever. It's about cleaning house, Libra season is. Well, Virgo's about cleaning house. Libra season seems to be about bringing balance back in and making major decisions. Feels like Scorpio's the time when everything falls apart, and Sagittarius season, which we have there with that Temperance energy, is about kind of reconnecting the dots, you know? This person that you're with here, Scorpio, or excuse me, Cancer. Yeah, there's your card again. They may be a Scorpio. Look at that, because I've got Scorpio right there behind it. Like I was saying, it feels like somebody here is involved with a water sign. Now you finally see the truth. This other person, and I was saying it feels like kind of more of an immature energy. Not calling them immature, but it just feels like the energy they're bringing into this relationship is a little bit less mature than yours. It's like you finally see what's happening here. This other person... I don't like saying this, but I think okay, I don't have concrete evidence that there's a third party situation here, but I think you're feeling like there is. And I think you've seen some things in the recent past that have caused you to feel that way. Yep, there's the Three of Cups again. You're seeing this person kind of behave immaturely. It's enough for you to say there's an issue here. Those of you who are in a committed relationship. Now, those of you who are single, actually do have love coming towards you, and it's going to make you very happy, but it comes after a difficult ending. So if you are in any kind of a situation right now, now's the time to end it, because it feels like within the next month, you have somebody coming towards you. And I mean, the next month, so what's that going to put us? End of November, early, Sagittarius season. That's where we're going to be. Those of you who are single, it does feel like you have someone coming into your life. Let me see. Maybe a Capricorn. But this new person comes after you have gone through something difficult. And this relationship will be very reciprocal. You may meet this person at the tail end of Scorpio season, and you may meet this person online, which may be something you're a little bit nervous about tackling, like that online dating app thing. If you are at all contemplating that and you are someone who is single, I would say go ahead and dive right into that, because you are going to find some people that you really enjoy, and one of significance that you're going to be with. I'm not going to say for forever, but it's going to be like a 6-month-long relationship. And then we can kind of see where we're at, where we're going to be after that in a few months. Well, golly, fair enough. I've got the 10 of Cups out there. You may be meeting someone that you want to commit to. That 10 of Cups is a marriage energy. It's someone that you could be with for a long time. Someone you may have to physically relocate to be with, or someone that you live a little bit of a distance from. I'm hearing 45 minutes. And I think that you may end up marrying that person. Yes, all those cards are here. I've got the Hierophant out there, and that's the second time I've seen, or the third time I've seen that one. I just didn't pull it out. And then I've got the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Swords right there. You may meet this person at work, or you may meet this person online, for those of you who are single. Those of you who have been in a partnered relationship, you're trying to decide right now whether you're going to cut ties with this person, like for good. And it would be someone that you've been in kind of an on again, off again relationship. You're kind of seeing qualities in them that are making you nervous, whether they over flirt with other people or they've actually been involved in third party situations. There's something about their energy that has changed recently, and it's bothering you quite a bit. Some of you are starting these new jobs and you're very much focused on that, and you don't feel like you have a lot of time to devote to anyone else right now. A lot of you will be picking up new health routines, going back back to the gym, going to the gym for the first time, starting running, starting walking, something like that. And you're going to be really happy with the results of that. Those of you who have just started new careers, go ahead and stick with it. You're going to be really happy. You're going to be really successful in this. It's going to add a lot of stability to your life, both financially and also just with your self-esteem as well. Thank you for letting me read your cards for you, Cancer. I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mwah, to you all. Next, we have Pisces. Pisces, we're going to use this Mary L. Tarot for you guys. We have this Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck here, and I was seeing a lot of Page of Wands for our Cancerians a few minutes ago. So this may be something that's just part of what water signs are going through right now, which would be new beginnings that you're a little nervous about, new flirtations, new relationships, and new job opportunities. So it's just someone who's kind of testing the waters and things, but let's see what we have for our Pisces. Yeah. It's a good thing I have a list for like all three of you, right? Because otherwise I would get confused. Ooh, Pisces, your first card out is the Empress. Nicely done. That means you have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. That means that you, I see 12:22 on the clock across the room. It's Virgo energy, but this is someone who takes care of everyone. You may own your own business. You may be a single parent. Things are looking good for you right now. Things were probably hard for you at some point, and now it feels like you've picked up the pieces, glued them all back together, and made yourself into something that is very wonderful, very supportive to others, very nurturing to others, very kind, and you kind of take care of business this week. This is real good vibes for you, Pisces. Hold on, that's too many. Nice. I have the Queen of Cups out. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, feminine energy. Nicely done showing up for yourself. Somebody here is worried that they aren't going to have what they need, the stamina that they need to take care of all this. Wow, these are big cards for you. I have the World card here, which tells me that you're at the end of a major cycle in your life. This can be a long time coming. Some of you have just started a big company, and you have bitten off a lot, and some of you are worried about how that's going to affect your family. You're going to be fine. You are a very impressive person, whoever I'm reading for, Pisces. Some of you are taking on more responsibility in a pre-existing company, and you're going to be okay. You can manage all of this. Emotionally, you're a little bit worried. You've maybe never had to deal with this much before. Maybe you have, I don't know, but somebody here is a little bit worried about themselves emotionally. It's like I'm hearing that you're afraid of dropping the ball in other commitments that you may have to other people. You're going to be okay. People are going to understand. You're doing a lot right now. Boy, howdy. Okay, those go back in. So, well, not that one. That's fair. Okay, fair enough. Some of you have, I mean, there's a lot of soulmate energy here. I have the Six of Cups with the Ace of Cups and this Fool card. Some of you are starting a new relationship of significance right now. And it's taken some time for you to be honest with yourself about the emotions that you have for this person. Some of you, this is someone you met at work. This is someone who's kind of like pierced your soul, like almost like a balloon, but it doesn't pop. It's like you don't usually let people in this far. There's something very transformative to the relationship that you're in, or it's transformed. There's this Six of Cups is soulmate relationship, a soulmate relationship. It can be a past life love. It can be somebody that you feel like you'd love to grow for a long time with. You'd love to know them for a long time. This would be somebody that you want to know everything about. They want to know everything about you. And this Ace of Cups It feels like a brand new beginning for the two of you. And with that Ace of Swords, this is, there's some honesty, there's some truth that comes down the pipeline here for the two of you. If you haven't already met this person, you're going to be meeting this person within the next month. And it's, well, that's not true. It's going to be within the next month to the beginning of January. Okay. Fair enough. It's like a month and a week. Rather specific. Those of you who have been in a relationship and you weren't sure how it was going to go, everything starts to change for you around that time. There's been a lack of communication between the two of you. Some of you may be getting married to this person. Some of you have been single for a long time. I have the Nine of Pentacles there. That's the minor arcana of the Empress. Some of you may have felt really lonely for a long time. Like you were on your own. Ooh. Some of you have felt like no one knows you. No one's ever going to really know the real you. But you've got some serious divine counterpart energy coming in here. I've got the King of Wands there with that Emperor. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, as well as divine masculine energy. You've got the Emperor. You have the Empress out there. Those two go together. If you are in a semi-committed relationship, something changes over the next 6 weeks that solidifies this union, if I'm being honest, with that Four of Wands. That's that twin flame 11-11 union energy. So we have a lot of divine counterpart energy on here for you. Somebody here needs to it's kind of rude, but to grow a pair and kind of boss up in this situation. I don't know if that's you or if that's this other person, but someone's eyes have been opened to what this relationship is, and they want it to become more of what it's been, more than what it has been in the past. Those of you who are single, I feel have been really focused on your family and on your career for a while. And you are the ones who, I was saying, feel like no one's ever really going to know you. You're never really going to find someone who understands you. That's not true. That's changing. Yes, you're good on your own. You're very good on your own. But like I was saying, it feels like something's changing in your love life within about the next 5 to 6 weeks. Some of you may be meeting a person at work. And those of you who are already in committed relationships, this is you guys putting in the work together to transform this into a very, I don't know, I'm hearing spectacular, but it's a union that's very blessed. Okay, let me get a couple more out with this deck, and then I'm going to use another to clarify. Here's the thing, that Moon card in the reverse comes out with that, comes out with that Ace of Swords right there. Someone here has been suppressing a lot of emotions. The Moon is Cancerian energy. This person may have that heavily in their chart. This is someone who's been suppressing a lot of emotions, suppressing the honest feelings within themselves. I feel like that's all coming to light. Someone here is able to finally tell the truth about how they're feeling for the first time. And we do have a marker here with this Two of Swords of, are we going to go this way? Are we going to go that way? Are we all in? Are we all out? What are we going to do here? Let's choose a path. And then it's like, as soon as you commit to that path, that's when it all unfolds really beautifully. And I've got the Two of Swords here looking at me as well. And that Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. So we're looking at Sagittarius, early Capricorn time for this shift to be happening for you. Some of you may be getting married. Not expected to get married, but excuse me, all of a sudden my throat was clogged up there. This is a question of you letting this person in. There's a lot of restricted communication between you and this person. This person wants to marry you if you are in a relationship already. and they want a commitment from you. This is someone who wants to move in with you. They want to buy a home with you. Those of you who are single, there will be a shift here once you make a decision as to whether or not you want to allow someone in or not. And if you decide that you do want to allow someone to align with you, this happens quickly. End of Sagittarius, beginning of Capricorn. There is that moon again. Cancerian energy. You keep a lot of secrets, whoever you are, Pisces. You keep a lot of secrets about who you are, how you really feel about things, and even about how much you love someone. It's almost like you keep these things suppressed because you don't want to be hurt, which is understandable. I think that's normal. But it's keeping you from aligning with the person you're meant to truly know and meant to truly be with. Somebody's saying, I don't want a conventional relationship. That's fine. This person doesn't either. And they're happy to accommodate that. Yeah, somebody here is just very, very single. I'm hearing regretfully single. But it feels like it just had to be that way. You may have been working out some things for yourself. Just as far as like this moon card can indicate mental health challenges. It can indicate like long suppressed feelings that are just now bubbling up to the surface. You may have been feeling like you had to deal with those and you weren't comfortable letting anyone into that. And that's fine. It just feels like you're going to want to make a change, you know, right after the holidays here in the United States. As soon as Scorpio season is over, things start to change for you. You have this world card out there again. You have quite a few repeat cards in here. And I'll tell you what they are. You have the Two of Swords out there twice, which means it's time to make a decision. This Eight of Swords out here is you restricting communication with people that you're close to. It's time to do something about that, and you know that. You have this Nine of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana of the Empress. You've got the Empress, you've got the Emperor out here, plus that Four of Wands. Very nice. And you have that moon card out there twice with this Tower card on here, which is scorpionic energy. It feels like this time right now is a time for you to look really hard at yourself, really look hard at the inside of yourself and say, where have I not been honest with the people that I love? Where have I been restricting communication? Where could I have asked for help when I needed it and I chose not to? And where can I grow more? How can I transform so that when we shift into the new year, it feels like you are, I don't want to say a completely different person, but you're more whole than you're feeling right now. This World card is, again, a time for you to be focusing on what you want to get rid of and what you want to align with in the future. It's really good stuff. I mean, within the next month, life is going to look a lot different for you. It's very transformative, and there is a lot of love coming here towards you. So I'm telling you to buckle up, buddy, because it's coming. And those of you who are on the fence about whether or not you want to allow love to come into your life, yes, you do. You do. Yes, you do. But it does look like you need to clean some stuff up here. There's been some of you have been in kind of an on again, off again relationship, or you've just ended a relationship that was very painful. And you are the ones who are saying, I don't think I'm ever going to meet anyone who understands me. You are. But there is this need for you to understand yourself first. And I think that you know that. And I'm not telling you anything new. As you know, tarot cards are never going to tell you anything you don't already know. But those of you who are kind of fallen under that headline there need to understand that one of the biggest issues for you seems to be this communication, and you allowing people in and you being able to communicate some of these maybe more just like darker. I see 1, 2, 3, 4 across from me on the clock. That's a reset code. Looking at some of the things from maybe your childhood or your early teenage years that you keep suppressed, that you keep hidden, because it's safe for you to. It's not safe for you to always let people in as far as the way that you feel, to expose that. It's kind of like that soft, you know, soft part of you that's very vulnerable. this is the month to tackle that. And it feels like Scorpio season is not going to be the easiest season for you. And I'm sorry to tell you that, but you know, it's not going to be for a lot of people. So it's all right. And some months are easier than others. It feels like your life starts to kind of really cruise after the holidays here. So like that's the end of December for us, beginning of January. And I think you're just trying to close out things. You're trying to get rid of things that you don't need anymore, physical items that you don't want anymore. This is somebody who says, I need like a complete changeover. And it doesn't mean you're changing who you are, but you're changing the way that you operate emotionally, physically, spiritually, mentally, all these different ways. Some of you are going back to counseling or some kind of therapy, and you're reinvesting in yourself in that way. Somebody here is saying, I want to get to the bottom of this. And I want to understand myself completely so I can allow someone else to come into my life and understand me completely. This is really healthy energy. I'm not saying that it's easy, because with that tower that comes out there, I mean, let's just take a little gander. You know, I mean, it looks scary. Once it's it's kind of like an eye-opening experience that, you know, sends people fleeing, you know, and I think that you're kind of dealing with some upheaval right now, but it's going to clear out. I really do feel like we're going to look at this again. Well, I mean, obviously we look at it every week, but I feel like once the calendar turns over into 2023, you're going to be ready to take on whatever this new love is that's coming towards you. And I want you to be ready here, Pisces, because it's a very important love relationship. I think right now you're just encouraging yourself to clean out some of the emotional debris that's been allowed to sit and take up residence inside. It feels like your sacral chakra and your root chakra. That's where it seems to be settled in for me. And that has to do with your sexuality. And it also has to do with your stability, a little bit solar plexus as well, which has to do with, you know, your self-confidence and what we put out there to other people. I think that's why you've been so restrictive about who you communicate, how you communicate to them, what you tell them. There's like this real need to, like, I'm seeing somebody who puts like a cloche on top of something, like keep things under wraps. And I think that that's going to be shifting for you. You're going to be a lot more comfortable with who you are after the new year. I don't know what it is, if it's like an astrological thing for you and we just have like a major shift and like a major leveling up here for you. But it feels like you get down to the bottom of some really deep-seated issues and you take care of them. You start looking at them in a different way, and that is what allows you to have the confidence to bring another person into your life. And once you're there, it's like that door opens and you have some kind of a divine counterpart coming in towards you for a lot of you. All right, that was your reading for the week. Thank you for letting me read for you, Pisces. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are so inclined, and I will see you guys soon. Last, we have Scorpio. Scorpio, what do we want? We're going to use this Deviant Moon Tarot for you guys. Happy birthday to you guys. Wow. All right, I have the King of Cups that's flipped over. First of all, the King of Cups is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, masculine energy. We may have a lot of masculine Scorpios watching this right now. It feels like right now, whoever you are, you're trying to balance a lot of things right now. You got a lot of irons in the fire. You may be even trying to juggle more than one person. I hope that's not the case. You may just have a lot. You may have like more than one business. You may juggle family and career at the same time. This is someone who's doing a good job of it right now, but you're feeling like this need to restrict things, like whether it's your money, like somebody feels like they have to hold on to everything that they have right now. Someone's really worried about finances, and someone here is also worried about time, how much time you have in a day, how much time you can give to another person, how much money you can give to another person. Somebody here is a little bit worried that someone is I don't want to say stealing, that's not, sucking their finances. I'll think of another way to say that. You're really in some kind of an emotional battle right now, Scorpio. This seems to be for our masculine Scorpios. I'm going to touch on that again in a minute. Just one second. Fair enough. For those of you who are feminine Scorpios, you may have just recently moved. You may have just recently let go of a soulmate relationship with someone that was either a friend or a love relationship that you knew that you needed to let go of. I have the Chariot card there. That's Cancerian energy. The Six of Cups in the reverse can be a loss of a soulmate relationship or someone that you've just had a fallout with. There's this real need for both masculine and feminine Scorpios here. And I don't mean to divide you up that way. It's not about your gender. It's just this is the way that it's coming out in the information that I'm hearing. But there's this real need to tell the truth about something and to have a difficult conversation with someone, maybe relating to a household or to a love relationship. Again, someone feels like they do need to hold on to every single penny that they make. I've got the Six of Cups out there again with the Four of Pentacles out there again. Some of you may have children. You're worried about this dynamic, how it's affecting them, and you're waiting to make a decision about what you want to do, whether you want to stay or go in a commitment because of the children that are involved here. Some of you may be the children involved here. I've got a lot of pages on here. Someone here has seen the truth for what it is. Ooh. We got 3 kids here, 3 pages out here. They aren't necessarily children, but they are typically indicative of children or immature energies, younger energies. Someone here has finally seen the truth of what they need to see. Good. I think that you're working really, those of you who are in committed relationships, I think you're really working hard right now to mend some fences, to heal some damage. Somebody here is saying, what did I do? There's a wake-up call for someone else here. I'm hearing someone is caught on camera. Now I can feel like tears running down my face, even though they're not. Yep. Shoot. So there's an important conversation that needs to be had here, Scorpio. And I think it's not going to be as hard as you think it is. I have this Knight of Swords out here twice, which is someone who needs to have a conversation with someone. And with this Lover's energy, this is about a choice that needs to be made here. The Lovers, it can be third-party energy, especially when it comes out with the Three of Cups. It can be either, it can be reconciling with someone that you love very deeply, or it can be someone who needs to come clean about a third-party situation. Hey, let me get another deck. Those of you who are in very committed relationships, Scorpio, it feels like this is a conversation you need to have, and it's one, yep, and there it is. I've got the Tower card, which is your card, Scorpio, and then I've got this Page of Cups out here again. This is someone who needs to be brave, and they need to do the right thing here. If you have been involved in a third-party situation, or if you're struggling in a connection with someone and you're having like those thoughts or those ideas, or if you suspect that you're in a relationship with someone who has involved themselves in a third-party situation. Third-party situation means affair. If you're suspecting that, then you need to have a conversation about this. And I don't think the conversation is going to be as hard. I've got the Moon there. That's Cancerian energy. This is somebody who says, if that's the case, then this is just going to be over and done with. And there's the Judgment card again. This has been an on again, off again relationship for some of you. Somebody here knows that they're going to have to stand up for what they know is right and be honest about something. It's like once the truth is seen, then it's like just admit it and have it come out here. All right, those of you who are single, okay, we can't let go of that apparently. Those of you who are in this third party situation, it's like this mental imprisonment. It's horrible. Nightmare. Can't get out. Sleepless nights, tossing and turning, bad dreams, that kind of thing. Those of you who are single, whew, I'm hearing like no one in this dynamic is truly single. There's restricted communication between you and someone else that you may have just recently met. Oh boy. I don't even know how to work this out. I've got all these pages. I've got all of these young energies involved here. There's like a lot of people involved here. Can be children. It can be just people friends that you have to deal with. It can be family members. And I've got this Chariot card out here again. We got a lot of Cancerian energy on here. Because I've got the Chariot out there twice. I've got the Moon out there twice. This is like a moment where you're trying to make a decision of whether to stay or whether to go. There's that Two of Swords out there that just kind of keeps haunting us, which is like making a decision and you feeling like you need to block out everyone else's voice, everyone else's opinion, and just decide what it is that you want for yourself here. I've got that Judgment card out there twice. Somebody's saying the ship has sailed on that. But yet I see a lot of potential for healing and happiness here. I just don't know if that's you with another person or not. Those of you who are in committed relationships, I think you suppress a lot of the things that you want to say because you know that if you tell the truth, it's all going to be over. Like the truth of how you're really feeling, it's all going to be over. All right. And there's that Two of Swords again, trying to make a decision, red pill, blue pill, something like that, right? Put that aside. Here's the deal. You are quite capable of doing anything that you want to do here, Scorpio. Your life is your own and you're a very powerful person. You've showed up for yourself multiple times here. Somebody is worried about their finances. And someone is trying to decide whether they want to let go of a long-term relationship or not. Now, those of you who are not in a relationship with anyone else, I have this person, this Knight of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it's kind of like my Romeo card. Let's look here. This can be a new relationship that you're not expecting with someone who's younger than you. Wow, they are really attractive though. Yay. And very, I'm hearing forceful, but I hope that's not the case. Maybe aggressive, not too aggressive, right? And you'll be meeting this person during Sagittarius season. That's only a few months from now. This person could be a Pisces. Or a Leo energy. I've seen that out there twice. Or Aquarius. Those of you, and this may be someone that you have initially when you meet them, you just have a very intense conversation with them. You may meet this person online, or this could just be someone that you sit down with upon first meeting, and it's like the conversation never ends. This would be someone that you were meant to know. This is somebody who may also have Capricorn in their chart heavily. I'm seeing Capricorn, Leo, Aquarius, and Pisces. Whoever you are, you may be a single parent and you may be a little bit worried about, or someone who just has a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, kind of you're very concerned about your family and that dynamic, much more so concerned with that than with letting someone into your life romantically. If this person comes up towards you during Sagittarius season, give them a chance, because I feel like you're meant to know them. At the very least, you're meant to have a very in-depth conversation with them that changes something in you. You know, not every person that we meet, yep, and there's the Temperance card, that Sagittarius energy again with the Queen of Cups right under it and the Six of Cups right under it, and then the Lovers card right under that too. Yeah, so this Sagittarius season, for those of you who are single, will be an important time for you. This person may also have Sagittarius in their chart, or Gemini. So you get a lot of options there, a lot of possibilities, but it's like, go ahead and allow this person to come in as much as you're comfortable with. This person, when you meet them, they will be very physically attractive, very active, like physically. This would be someone that you're just kind of not expecting to meet. Give them a chance, because there's something about them that's definitely soulmate dynamic here with that Six of Cups and that Star card there. You're meant to know them in some capacity. I do have the Lovers card out there, which can be an important new love relationship coming towards you, or an important choice in your love life. Give this person a chance. You'll know them because they're very physically attractive and they're really sweet and kind. But when you get to know them, you guys can have really in-depth conversations. Those of you who are in committed relationships where you're feeling, and I always say, guys, tarot is for singles. It's not for married people. You have to be careful with tarot when you're in a committed relationship. Really and truly, if you're in a committed relationship, you need to be talking to the person that you're partnered with. And if you feel like you need a tarot card reading and you're in a committed relationship, I encourage you to get a personal, like a private reading with them, because sometimes these general readings can be a little bit distorting. However, sometimes as a reader, we can pick right up on the energy that's watching us. And if that is your story, if this is a story where you have questions about your relationship and you don't feel like you can talk to the person that you are with because of maybe a third-party situation, or maybe because you're having a hard time being honest with something that's really important to you. I see financial restriction here. I see third-party scenarios here. I see like somebody has done something that's caused a breakdown in a relationship. Then go ahead and watch as much tarot as you want, I guess. But if you are in a committed relationship here, it feels like there's something that's come to light here that's causing you to make a decision whether or not you want to stay or whether you want to go. And you feel like this is kind of the end of a cycle for you. And you feel like there may be children involved here, and you're really trying to do the best thing for them, but you don't feel like someone has necessarily been living up to their end of the bargain or pulling their weight or something. I feel like you're going to keep giving them chance after chance after chance here, because there's a hard conversation that you don't want to have. I encourage you to have that difficult conversation, because I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think it's going to be. And I think it's actually going to lead to some kind of healing for you or for this relationship as a whole once you have it. All right. All right, that was your reading for this week, Scorpio. Clear as mud to me. I wish you guys all the best and happy birthday to you all. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you soon. Mwah, to you all.